It was gay. Like one fuck up reverse would end my career. Like with every game.
Yeah, it was bad.
The only thing I was good at that Clarence couldn't seem to get is every time he tried to springboard on me, I would just do the quick ring escape, and he was fall on his elbow. Every time.
Man.
Dude, I'm getting such a lay with
kick
like
the
moves
shit
and
out of
everything.
him. I would like freaking get in there real quick and just kick the shit out of him before he got up.
I remember that one time Clarence had to delete all his characters. I've never seen Clarence play so ferociously in my entire life.
I was doing pretty good
That
against him.
boy.
Like I was Undertaker and he was Mankind. I was doing pretty good. Then all of a sudden I just heard, and he just got up and started wrecking me. I was like, God damn.
I just heard it on the mic. I never saw it, but I just heard the slams. It made it even funnier.
I wasn't
Yeah,
happy
man,
that day.
No, you weren't.
No, you
Undertaker
didn't talk the whole time. You just freaking playing.
I was
That's it.
doing so well. I was doing my big boot, which is like one of the greatest things for those bigger guys, is booting him right in the head. Then
Yeah.
just all of a sudden, after I had him down, because he was down to the last stage, I was ready to freaking pin him, right? And then I just heard, and then he like freaking gets up, and he just does that. He does that Mankind belly bomb right to my face, and I fly down. And he gets up, and that's the end of it. I couldn't get up after that. It was crazy.
And that was like one of the first times like he would just freaking went all out and won a match like that, because he usually
Now,
did
to
never
be honest,
do that.
He held his own on 2-on-1. Sometimes he could kick both of our asses if it came down to it. But the physics were so weird with it. Like he would Irish whip me into you, and then glitch me in the corner, and then you would be dazed from that, and then he would jump on you. Why it took me an hour to get out of the corner.
Well, another thing is that we did more damage helping each other than freaking not helping. It's like, I got you, bro. Big boot
He
to the
would
face.
like fall down because he had that taunt where he fell down and like did the human worm. And every time he would do that, my haymaker would miss him and sock you right in the face.
Yeah, like what the?
He had that, and he had a stupid, what is it? A stupid backflip and cartwheel that he used to get away from everything. And it was so annoying.
I could just use it all the day.
Oh, then I realized that the sweeper kick kicked your ass. I just, every time I saw you do it, I just do a sweeper kick and you would fall over. Yeah, Clarence, you were really good at WWE. You really should have played a 3-on-3 with us. We would have won the championship. You're unstoppable with those reverses. But you know what would happen with his luck? We'd go into that ring all high and mighty, and we'd get our asses whooped. Because Clarence would go in there like, I'm gonna win this for us, and just gets beat to shit and just gets submitted.
Right, we're like, Clarence, what happened to all that reversing? I can't do anything. That's what it is.
He'll do what he always does when he gets frustrated. He'll just be hitting the buttons like, oh my gosh.
I'm pressing all the right buttons. That is the best game we ever had. I don't care. That was like one of the best games
when
we
Owen
ever
was
had.
lagging, it's like, I'm pressing the right buttons. Get thrown
We
out.
all had delay, not just Owen. That game was delayed from the loading screen. That's how bad that game was. We moved the stick a good hour ago, and our character would just now be ready to move an inch to the left.
Even with the delay, I was still able to reverse.
Well, that's because after a while, your connection was garbage, so you had to deal with delay even on a good game. So you learned faster than we did. So when we had delay finally, it was like, what the heck? But when you were just like, oh, this is normal. I'd get delayed all the time.
Yeah,
We're like, how is that?
Clearly, when he had me on the ring square, I hit square, wrong. Circle, wrong. Then he pushes me a little further. I'm like, X, triangle, wait, I didn't mean to hit that. And I countered it because I hit the wrong button. I was like, I'm going to start hitting the wrong buttons again. Square, I'm going to hit a circle. Punch right in the face, and I go out. I'm my shit.
Yo, that jump was I cried so many tears. All you see is some
Like you could literally see
Sub-Zero.
the spit come out of my face. And like,
Right.
he fucking took that big giant fist and just hit me with it. I was like, oh fuck.
Sub-Zero. You know how first when they got you on the ropes, right? You're standing up and you're just basically shuffling back and forth. Once his neck hit the back of the rope, you knew he wasn't getting out of that grapple. He's like, I'm pressing all the right buttons. All you hear. And then, boom! Kane cocks his fist back and socks him dead in the face. Yo, I was dying. I'm like, how you pressing all the right buttons? What you getting out?
It was a fucking lie. It's so fucking
That's how
terrible.
bad the delay was. You freaking press the right button, and then you get the dang thing correct. It's like circle, you press X, you got it right.
seriously. Yeah, like I said, it told me to hit circle, and I hit X because I had hesitation, and then happened to be in the next one, and I was able to counter him a little bit, right? So I decided to do it again. It told me hit triangle, and I hit square, and he just raised that fist back. I'm like, this is it. And he just swung right at my face, and the spit came out of my mask, and I just fell out. I was like, I'm dead. I'm out.
Yeah, that was the funniest thing.
Remember how we would have a battle royale of 6, and we would like let them all fight, but there was always that one player. It was either me or you or Clarence that had to always constantly run away from the 4th player.
Oh
And
yeah,
Shrek
that was
was
so
always
annoying.
the king. Like we would like triple team Shrek, and he still managed to kick one of our asses.
No, not one of us, all 3 of us. He reversed me. He usually gives me the elbow, and you know my character gets to feel his face animation. You get ready to run and grapple him, so he just throw you up in the air and slam you. Clarence with his
That's what he
springboards fails. He just dodged that junk like it was nothing, and Clarence just face plants on the ground. It was freaking bad. And then he just stand in the middle of the ring flawlessly trying to decide which one he wants to go after
Here
next.
so fucking quick.
Dude,
That
the AI
hurt.
in like 2K16 are like so OP.
Yeah, I mean, well, once
They
you
were
got your health
strong.
down to red, you couldn't really do anything. Every
No,
time you did a
like,
finisher,
if
you
I
would
could've
fall
saved
out
the
and
one
die.
Video clip, dude, if I could have saved the one video clip, it was Shrek versus that one creative character that I used. Remember Scorpion? The Scorpion that I used that I made? It was him and a Scorpion, and he threw Scorpion out, which was the second strongest player that I had, right? And then we're literally just like circling around you, right? Like, I got my bottom right corner, you're at the top with Harley Quinn sitting there, and Clarence is right there ready to freaking jump on him. And just like, we're walking up, we're getting close to him, right? And like, you signal the first attack, and you up there, the haymaker, he grabs your fist and slams you down. I try to jump on his back so you can get up, and he just drops down on me. And Clarence goes for a springboard, and he grabs Clarence's leg and freaking whips him. We literally were all down in a matter of fucking 15 seconds.
Yeah, Shrek worked fast.
I
man.
figured since he was in an animation of like trying to pick you up, that I could jump on him. No. Hell no. He was ready for that. He's like, I mean, this motherfucker Scorpion, this Sub-Zero back here gonna fucking try to jump on me. I'm gonna slam him. And that's what he did.
I forgot about that. Certain guys figured out how to make certain divas able to fight guys. I do not see how that worked. And you can, the reason not only did they have moves for the crew, but I got hurt a little bit quicker than a guy would.
And She-Hulk.
But yeah, oh dude, She-Hulk was like unstoppable. I was convinced she was hacked completely because she was freaking.
Remember, like when it
That was like one of my most used characters.
Like it was like a fatal 4-way, and like we would leave Clarence in the ring with Shrek, and he would just get his ass beat while we taunted. He would get slammed all over.
I remember that.
That one slam where he picks him up by one leg and like pulls him back, and he falls on his face.
Yeah, that was
do that to Clarence. Clarence would always be like, yeah, help me,
Right.
help me.
I don't know what it was about Shrek, but he was just so freaking strong. I don't know.
Shrek was the best of the. He's MVP of 2K13.
Seriously.
Who was it in like 2K16? Santa, if I remember correctly? Or was it
Santa,
15?
I think it was 15.
I think it was Medea.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, Medea. Dude, she picked me up and uppercutted me. She had Big Show's move. Where she picked me up and uppercutted me right in the face. Like she left her fist there and I fell on it.
That was the funniest thing ever. Medea just loved coming after Owen. Like, she went after nobody else. As soon as it was like, she'd be standing there staring at him and be like, ding, ding, ding. They do that slow walk. She's walking right towards him.
Oh, man, I'm glad she didn't charge on the back because I'd be out of that fucking ring.
It's just like, he's just like, leave me alone as he's getting lifted up in the air by Medea. I remember one time she went to the top rope buckle. I'm like, she's not gonna do it. She's not. She jumps chest first and slams like right on top of.
Yeah, man, she beat my ass, dude.
Oh my god. She was
kicked
like the
the shit
Shrek of
out of me.
16. Yeah, she was the Shrek of 16. I wish she would have
I
faced
remember-
Shrek.
Jay,
I
did you
remember
play
in
the new
13
map pack yet?
Of zombies? No. I told you, I didn't even install it. You didn't let me install it.
Oh yeah.
And the fact that the servers have been down like all day.
Right, all day, literally. I came home at like, what? Well, cause I had delay and I left my key in the house. I had like I got home. I got home at like 1:25, and I had to wait until 2:30 to get in the freaking house. But, so once I got in, I'm like, all right, time to play Hyperdimension. And then I'm like, it's like, oh, Sony's on the maintenance. I'm like, what the? I'm like, all right, I take a good old nap. It's about like what, 5 o'clock? Sony is still under maintenance. I'm like, I'm about to slap a hoe. It's been like 3 hours. You talk about you still under maintenance. I'm dead.
Yeah, surprised when me and Clarence were like, as soon as me and Clarence joined the party, it started being gay.
Yeah, basically.
I was able to check my friends list one time to see if you were on, and then after that, it just wouldn't load.
I had to wait an hour after the map pack came out to actually play it, since Call of Duty wasn't letting it work at first.
You played it already. Spoiler.
I played just a tiny bit.
When does the prelude come out again, bro? I'm so ready for freaking.
I'm hearing the
Brother.
ninth. I'm hearing the
Oh.
ninth. The
We
ninth.
need to get on a conversation about that now.
Since we finally offered WWE, I got some stuff to tell you guys. Freaking, I just got the bestest of all bestest news from a fellow YouTuber who got 2K early. And they said that my small forwards can dribble like they did in 15. So you know what that means.
You're making a
6'9"
small
small forward.
But do they
Heck
have
yeah.
the speed that you want?
Yes, they do.
That
they
one
can do
that you
everything
sent
like
me-
a point guard.
What was the YouTuber that you sent me about the big man? He had a link, like you know how they put thumbnails at the end of the videos, like check out the next one. I checked out the guard video just to see just what it was like, and a dude in the comments was like how he got it too. He was able to get it, and he was able to say so much. But he said that like one of the questions was like, what will my point guard be able to run like Westbrook? And he had a video about him being a 6'3" point guard and having a speed of 94, and Westbrook's is 92. So
Oh no, I'm not being a point guard. I don't want to be a point
no,
guard.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like,
they
point
need to
guards
have.
you can move
I'm
and
glad
get
they
that
have the
quick.
speed up like they did in 2K. 15.
I'm definitely being a
I
small
don't care,
forward.
man.
Hands
Centers
down.
can't get posterized as easy anymore. I really don't care.
I'm so happy that I can
I'm
be a small
glad I don't
forward.
have to
I'm gonna
rely
be-
on triangle, man. Cause like all the time that I would like play defense in the park, I would just run up and hit triangle so I can avoid a posterizer animation. And the way he's saying it, he says like centers will legitimately own the paint now, and that's gonna be awesome. Like centers
Yep.
can't get bullied by point guards or small forwards anymore. And if I build him right and I get his strength right,
Well,
posterizers are going to be really uncommon.
by small forward, I say it depends on how tall the small forward is and how much it weighs.
They
6'9".
said, my boy said a small forward can dribble better than a point guard. He said his handles you'll be dribbling like Kyrie and being able to shoot and do everything at the same time.
That's going to be weird.
So-
That's going to be something I ain't going to be used to because I'm used to you being a small little motherfucker. I mean, other than your shooting guard. I'm used to Clarence being almost my height, and it's going to be so ass backwards this year.
Heck yeah. I was so happy when I
If
heard
center's
that.
height still 7'3", I probably would keep
I
it
don't
that
know.
way anyway.
They said demigods can go to 7'7". You might be able to go to 7'4".
Well, that's
or
like
something. I don't know.
Yeah, 7'7". That's a
No, if they increase the height,
height,
period, because the height's
Dude!
always supposed to be 7'3", no
This
matter
guy
what.
almost
But if
got
you
a
can be
posterizer on me,
7'7",
but I blocked it. I blocked
I
the
wouldn't want to be
posterizer.
that tall because that's too slow to be able to do it. Maybe an exhibition, you know what I mean?
I didn't know how
Not
to block
yet.
a posterizer.
I don't want a my player that's 7'7". Maybe to fuck around with, right? It's like maybe
Yeah.
another character, but my center's gonna be 7'3", straight up.
oh yeah, that's the
Because
best
then-
thing to do.